Hey guys, what's up? It's your boy Miguel back again with another video, and the phone that I have today is the C51 from Realme. Now, this phone is what I refer to as the $100 phone because this is just about $100. It's a very budget-friendly phone, and to be honest, there's really nothing special about it apart from just being a cheap phone that will get you through your day if you just want a phone. But there's one very unique feature about this. I don't know if you want to call it unique, but I think it's a little bit unique, especially in Android, because this feature has not really been seen in a lot of Android phones. I don't actually remember seeing it on any Android phone before this. So I'm going to go ahead and unbox this and we'll see what we have over here. So looking at the specs real quick, we have a 33-watt charger with a 5000 milliampere battery. So that's good to see. We have a 50 megapixel AI camera, and we also have a 90 hertz display. Now for about $100, it's really nice to see that we still have a fast refresh rate. We don't see 120, but at least we have 90, which is honestly not that common on budget-friendly phones. I should also say that if you're able to find this in the UAE, you most likely will see the 128 gig variant. This also comes in the 64 gig, which is what we have here today. But in the UAE, this will most likely be the 128 gig version. So unboxing the phone, we have, I believe, is the hard cover or the silicone cover. Yep. And this is a little bit of a darker shade, so I kind of like that better. We have some paperwork. We have our actual phone here, which is already on. And we also have our USB to USB-C charger, and then we also have our 33-watt fast charger inside the box. Now the color that we have today is the mint green color, and this is aesthetically a very pleasing, a very pretty phone to look at. It's pretty lightweight actually as well. Well, I mean, honestly, this is a budget phone, so you're not getting anything, or you're not getting glass or aluminum. This is a plastic body with a plastic back, and I think this is also plastic. I don't think that's glass. But the phone is I'd say, I mean, looking at it, it looks pretty nice. It has that squared edge, so it's kind of flat on the edges, so it's a little bit, you know, it's nice to hold. But we have the, I think, I'm not sure. Yeah, this is the what do you call that? The fingerprint sensor. We have the power buttons on this side. We have our SIM tray over here. This actually also will give you a memory option, so you can actually expand the memory if you want to. We have our speakers here. We have a 3.5 millimeter audio jack, which is not common nowadays. And then we also have our USB-C here. If we look at the cameras again, we have a triple camera setup on the back. It's actually a dual camera setup made to look like a triple camera setup. The third one is actually just an LED flash. So, but we do have a main 50 megapixel AI camera, which I'll talk about in a little bit. Now, if we talk about the display, this is a 6.74 inch IPS LCD display. Yes, it is an LCD display, but again, at around $100, I mean, if I convert that into dirhams, that's roughly 390 dirhams is what you'll actually get this for, depending on where you buy it. The display is really not that good. I mean, I'm not gonna go ahead and tell you that this has a really nice display, very good colors. No, none of that. It's a very basic display. It does, however, have 90 hertz of refresh rate, which is again nice to see in a phone that usually is this cheap. It's not common to see, but again, nevertheless, we at least have some sort of, you know, feature. Apart from that, the display is really not that good. It only goes up to 500 nits of brightness. But as I mentioned, there is one very unique thing about it, and that is that this is probably one of the first Android phones, or amongst the first Android phones, that has the dynamic island thingy that on the top. So I mean, just looking at it, looks like you have that teardrop design camera, but if you get notifications or if you put this on charging, you actually can go in and see that. I'm going to go ahead and demonstrate that right now real quick. So I have a cable over here, which I'm going to go ahead and put into the charger so that I can charge the phone and show you guys the dynamic island. I don't know what the... So as you guys can see over there, I'm not sure if you were able to see that, but you can see that the display, when you're charging it, it actually expands and shows you that it's charging, and they've done a pretty good job at it, because you can't really tell that is a dynamic screen, but once it shows it, you kind of actually are like, oh, okay, I didn't know that was there. So they've done a pretty good job at kind of concealing that part. That's probably one of the only unique things about the display. As I mentioned, this is not really a performance oriented phone. I'm not going to go ahead and tell you that, you know, this is going to beat every other phone out there. No, this is a $100 phone. I mean, I actually did an Antutu benchmark test to show you guys. This comes with a very weird chip. I actually never heard of it before, and I don't remember what it was, but let me go ahead and look at it. This is the Unisoc Tiger T612 chip, which is a 12 nanometer chipset. And again, I don't know what that chip is. I don't know what to compare it against, but I mean, I did the Antutu benchmark test just to show you guys. And I'm glad that we were able to see some numbers, because normally when you have a chip that's not really performance oriented, or a chip that's very low grade, you can't actually do Antutu sometimes. It doesn't show you anything. But we were able to see 245,000 points on Antutu, which is, I mean, again, it's not good. It's not, I wouldn't say too bad either. So for a phone that you just want to have just for everyday making phone calls, and just maybe use WhatsApp and, you know, have some sort of connectivity around you, then yeah, this is a good phone to buy. Or if you really don't have any budget whatsoever and you need something, then yeah, go ahead and you know, buy this one. Apart from that, there really isn't anything on this. It does have a 5,000 milliampere battery, so you are going to get pretty much all day battery, but it's not as efficient. You're not going to see really good performance numbers. But then again, you do have the 33 watt fast charger, which you are going to get inside the box, which will enable you to have your you know, phone charged pretty much all day long. If we talk about the cameras, also it has what it calls an AI camera. The front camera is really bad. I mean, I don't like cameras that will artificially beautify yours. So that's what this is doing, and that's something that I don't like. I like to have a natural look. The colors as well are not really good at all. So you see the back, the colors on the back, it's really difficult to distinguish. The back camera is a 50 megapixel AI camera. Again, AI meaning that it's gonna give you some sort of artificial assistance in night mode and in photo mode, and it's again something that pretty much all cameras do out there. There's nothing special about it. It is a 50 megapixel camera, but this is not a phone that you want to buy if you are looking to have a good camera. But yeah, guys, I just wanted to do a real quick review, and probably this is I think one of the cheapest phones that I've ever reviewed on this channel, at about $100, 399, 400 dirhams. Yeah, I mean, I would recommend it if you want to buy something that's not really gonna affect you in any way when it comes to your budget, and you just want to have something because you don't have a budget, then yeah, go ahead and buy this one. But there's really nothing special about it apart from that little dynamic island thingy. If you want to buy that to show off, then yeah, man, why not go ahead and buy it. But anyways, that's my review on this. Nothing special about it, to be honest. C51 Realme 4G device, 499 dirhams, sorry, 399 dirhams, about $100. Let me know what your thoughts are, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.